Nathan Eovaldi is much further along in his progress, right, Jeff, towards being ready for opening day. Still no official announcement yet that he is the opening day starter, but all indications are, and Boch has hinted that he will be the opening day starter. But here it is, roughly halfway through spring training, and he went 5 innings yesterday, Jeff, and I think he was a little disappointed in the pitch count, right? He would have liked to be slightly more efficient.
Right. That was his takeaway, and he said his mechanics were a little bit off, and when that's off, then a lot of things are off. But he said he got a lot of swings and misses on his curveball, but he wasn't even happy with the curveball. He is still working on the 2-seamer, which he got some good results from, and he did give up a home run to Randall Grichuk, which came on the exit velo on that was 103 miles per hour. But if you watched Wyatt Langford track it, Wyatt thought it was just a fly ball, and then it barely got over the fence. So it was an Arizona home run. No doubt it was hit hard. Maybe it's just a double somewhere. Maybe it's a long out. But I think that Evo pitched just fine. And if that's what it looks like when it's not good, then again, the Rangers are in pretty good shape. But he likes where he's at. He knows he has still has some work to do. He's competitive. He wanted to get outs. He's not happy with how he pitched, so it'll be better the next time out. And then because I'm here and likely won't be there when they announce that he'll be the opening day starter, I asked him about that just to have a quote in the can, John, as they say. And he understands. He did it last year for the Rangers, and he's done it before in his career. So this won't be his first time. He understands. There's an excitement level. You got to control your emotions, and you want to set a tone. He wanted to set a tone last year. The Rangers ended up winning in extra innings. He pitched well. So it's pretty interesting though. He pitched the last game of 23 in the World Series, the first game last season. He pitched the last game last season.
Yes.
He's pitching the first game this season, or he's likely to pitch the first game this season. So that seems kind of might be something for the Rangers PR staff to look up. Seems a little unusual, a little rare.
2 years, or basically 4 seasons in a row. Last guy, first guy, last guy, first guy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess it's 3 out of 3 seasons.
Whatever. I know what you're saying.
However it works. Anyway. Great to see him out there, and great to see him. I mean, this is why spring training is as long as it is. So guys like Nathan Eovaldi and all the starting pitchers can get what they say, Jeff, built up, right? He is, I mean, basically, if he threw 75 pitches yesterday, he could pitch, right? I mean, stamina-wise, right?
Sure.
It's not often that guys in this day and age throw 100 pitches until a couple of starts into the regular season.
Yeah, they want to be built up to be able to go 100 for that first game. So right now, what was yesterday? The 9th. With the off day today, the Rangers aren't playing today. So Nathan will probably pitch again Saturday, and then you'd have Sunday, then another off day Monday. So he would pitch maybe that Friday, the 21st, one of the last games of camp, and that would be it for him until the opener. And he probably in the next start will try to go 6, and then that last start will just be kind of a tune-up where he maybe goes 3 or 4 until he says he's had enough. So he's in line. It's all lined up for him. But yeah, he'll be able to go 100 7 innings or 100 pitches by the time opening day rolls around.
And is it one of those deals? Every team guaranteed 2 off days during spring training, or they just guaranteed one?
That's a new one. That's new. That's new. Maybe last year, or maybe the last collective bargaining agreement. I don't really remember because that spring was truncated. Anyway, I talked to Bruce Bochy about that. We were BSing over on the backfields, and he said, what sport does this? Where some of these guys have worked 30 straight days without a day off. What sport does that? And what he said, who does that? And I, kind of like throwing it open to like
the whole world.
Anybody.
Yeah.
I didn't say
welders, roofers.
I did not say beat writers.
Yeah.
I didn't want to throw myself into it. I said maybe the government. And I said no, even those guys take days off. So he's right. I'm sure everybody is relishing today being an off day, and they have another one on Monday, and then they'll sprinkle in some night games, some night game action getting sprinkled in here in camp. Some of that's for TV, but some of that is for the players, to get acclimated and get their schedule ready to start playing night games again.
Yeah, so Nathan Eovaldi, as we say, fairly happy. But again, especially during spring training and really throughout the entire season, I mean, unless a guy throws a no-hitter or something, they can almost always find things they did not like about their performance. There's no perfect pitching performance. I guess there have been a few perfect games, but not many. So let's hear a little bit of what Nathan was saying after his start yesterday.
Made it all up to 75 pitches. Feel good about getting that far?
Yeah, I mean, definitely fine with, I don't know, I'm pleased with getting 75 pitches. I mean, ideally I would like to do 5 innings or less, with less pitches, but I mean, I felt fine out there. A little off mechanically, just trying to, I don't know, I feel like I'm drifting through some of them a little too quick, still on the front side. I feel like I'm missing a lot on my fastball away, but again, I feel like I used all my pitches. I had really good results with my curveball today. Probably should have used it a little bit more. Some of the splitters got hit. I felt like Richard just hit a really good pitch. The home run, but a few uncompetitive walks there. Kessinger, I got him 0-2, and I ended up losing him. And kind of uncalled for, just poor execution on those pitches. But I mean, overall, I had to work today, and it is what it is.
Is it because you got 6 swings and misses on the curveball? I think it was. What allowed that to work so well?
I'm not really sure. Maybe their game plan. Maybe they were, looking at the top part of the zone. But with the curveball too, I didn't even really feel like I was throwing quality curveballs. I felt like they were kind of low in the dirt, and they were swinging at it. But I think that's the effectiveness of having that curveball and this to be different, right? They got to be ready for all the, all my other pitches. And again, I think I could do a better job today of utilizing the curveball. I was already getting good results. I think I could have exposed it a little bit more and, use other pitches off of that.
You're super competitive.
Yeah.
But it's still spring training. Is this a good day of work, or are you upset?
I'm frustrated. Yeah. I feel like a lot of it, though, is just like poor execution on my end. Things that I can control. It'd be one thing if, I was executing pitches and they were hitting it and it's like, hey, it's spring training. But again, I feel like there were the little things that I missed where I could have been better with. So I'm definitely frustrated, but again, it is spring training and we're building off of it, right? And the good thing is that my body feels good. I feel good. It's just now I got to start syncing everything up.
Yeah, so working on little things, right?
Yeah,
that's where he is. When spring training began, he wasn't working on little things.
Right. No, he's always working on something. He's as much of a student of the game as anybody. We're talking about DeGrom and Scherzer earlier. Well, Eovaldi's right in there with those guys, sure. And he loves to watch other guys pitch and all of that stuff. But he wants to get some things figured out here before he leaves Arizona.
We all silly like the mayor.